What's up, y'all? Welcome back to The Raging Atheist, and I'm your boy Nakasuchi, and there's a lot of talk about hurricanes going on right now, and you know what I hate? I hate climate change deniers, and you know what I hate even more than that? Christians that deny climate change and say God did this or God's gonna fix everything. I really can't stand that. And you know who leads the way for this? Jim Bakker. And on his program, I'm not sure how long ago, but it was a while ago, he told you exactly where he thinks that these hurricanes come from.
I was afraid to share with anybody that this flood is from God. It's a judgment on America somehow. Am I off, or do you feel like it could be?
Yeah, I think anything like this, it's not by accident.
I mean, are you fucking kidding me, dude? You're gonna sit there and you're gonna say, I think God is sending these hurricanes, these floods as punishment for America, and the douchebag right next to you is gonna be like, yeah, I don't think anything happens by accident. No, that's not what hurricanes are. That's not what hurricanes are at all. They're huge fucking storm systems, and they're getting worse. And they're getting worse because of us, because we are human beings, and we cannot be clean. We cannot take care of the only planet we have. But let's hear what else these fuckfaces have to say.
When we see all of these extremes constantly hitting us, we have an extreme problem. But, they're trying to attach it to a lot of things that have political agendas behind them, such as global warming. I believe that's mostly a political agenda. But the real issue with the weather and everything else on the earth has to do with sin and wickedness or righteousness.
So let me just break down the bullshit he's feeding you right here. He's saying that climate change is a political agenda. Like it's just something that those of us on the left made up. And of course that's what it is, because if climate change was real, then that means that God that you're promoting and that is enriching your life, then that God isn't really up there, isn't really in control, and can't really save us if climate change is real. That's what he's saying. But then he goes beyond that. And you might not be catching it there, but he's blaming these hurricanes on the fags, on the gay people, on the homosexuals, because America has embraced equality for these abominations. But what else does he have to say?
I tried to tell the church leaders in New Orleans, in that area, after Katrina. Katrina meant cleanse.
See, Katrina, it meant cleanse. And God, he was just trying to cleanse all the faggots and queers out of that city of debauchery in New Orleans. And, all those good Christians around that city that were infected and died or lost their homes because of Katrina, they're just collateral damage so God can prove his chauvinistic fucking point. and you know what? And people feed off of this. People pick up on this, and this becomes their rhetoric in their normal lives. Don't believe me? Here, check out this crazy ass fucker putting his shit out there for everybody.
It took 100 years to build the ark, my friends. 100 years for Noah to finish the ark. And that was before the Great Flood, the 1,000-year flood. Hurricane Harvey is now known as a 1,000-year storm and flood. And Hurricane Irma is also going to be known as the exact same thing. So 2,000-year floods in not just in a year. It's never happened in a year, ever.
So yeah, here you had this regular military veteran, I'm assuming by his hat and by the medals behind him, spitting this stupid ass bullshit about how God is creating these hurricanes. No, God isn't creating these hurricanes. What is this 1,000-year flood bullshit? I mean, I always thought it was 40 days and 40 nights. Now it's a 1,000-year flood, and we've had 2,000-year floods this year? That's what he's saying? I mean, do these people even fucking hear themselves?
The name Irma means noble. And the name Harvey, by the way, Hurricane Harvey, as I said before, means warrior. So you've got noble warrior. Who's the noble warrior? God, Jesus Christ, are the noble warriors. You getting this?
So there you have this destructive propaganda espoused on Jim Bakker's show, fed back to you from a normal person. and this normal person is telling you that God is a noble warrior, and if you're in the path of the flood and you lose your home and you lose everything, or you lose your life, or somebody you know loses their life, well, you should feel happy as a Christian that God is targeting homosexuals. But wait, he's not really targeting homosexuals. I mean, it's a plethora of people that are being affected by this. It isn't just homosexuals that are being affected by this. It isn't just atheists like me that are being affected by this. It is actual believers in your Jesus Christ that is being affected by this. So God is punishing the true believers in hopes of what? Getting a couple faggots? You know, Rush Limbaugh came out on his show and said that all of these hurricanes are fake news. And, you know, they pretty much have to say this shit. You know, Rush has to say it's fake news, and these evangelicals have to say that it's a political agenda, that climate change isn't real, because they've been saying that climate change isn't real for the last 20 years, and now climate is smacking them in the face. Guess what, Rush? Guess what, Jim Baker? Guess what, crazy guy on YouTube? Climate change is real. These hurricanes were not created by God or by a leftist conspiracy. These hurricanes are created by you, by me, by our imprint, by the human imprint, and what the human beings have done to this planet since we have started industrializing the world, since we started pushing our gases and our toxins up into the atmosphere, since we started being the leeches that we are. And this isn't fake news. What happened in Texas? This state underwater, those are good, solid Christians that are being affected by this. Texas is God's country, right? Yeah, it's Texas that's being hit by this. Why? Does your God not know how to hit San Francisco or LA or some liberal bastion that you despise? Why is he fucking with your own? These people are underwater. These people are driving their boats to work. These people are trying to survive, and you're saying it's fake news. You're saying it's not climate change. Well, guess what? It is climate change. It is climate change. These storms are bigger and fiercer, and they're coming in more numbers than ever before. The sea levels are rising, and the sea is warmer, much warmer. The Arctic caps are melting. And science has been screaming this for 20 years, and you say, no, it's God, or no, it's a political agenda. No, we could have done something. Yeah, these hurricanes have happened forever. Nobody's saying that climate change is causing hurricanes. What we are saying is that the warming of our climate is making them worse, and science backs that up. Not God, not your political agenda. Science, bitches. As always, I'm your boy Nakasuchi, and this is The Raging Atheist. If you like my videos, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, comment in the comment section below, and please, please, please share me on your social media. Help expand this channel, and I'll see you soon.